Hello and welcome to the very first Talking Shit About Microsode, a little treat in between episodes where I interview someone about something they love, something they hate, something they've been through, or something they just know a lot about, and hopefully by the end we've all learned something. If you're wondering why I'm using the soft voice and royalty-free music today, it's because today's a special episode where I'll tell you a little bit about ASMR and share some of my favorite sounds. I'll let you know before I play any sound clips, so that those with sound sensitivities can opt out. Before starting this episode, I assumed ASMR was an acronym that essentially meant feels good to the senses, but it's actually more than that. ASMR is described as a pleasant tingling sensation that typically begins at the scalp and moves down the spine. Virginia Woolf described this sensation in her 1925 novel Mrs. Halloway, where a nursemaid spoke, quote, deeply, softly, like a mellow organ, but with a roughness in her voice like a grasshopper's, which rasped his spine deliciously and sent running up into his brain waves of sound. According to Wikipedia, Jennifer Allen coined the term ASMR in 2010, which stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Autonomous meaning with or without control, sensory meaning of the bodily senses, meridian meaning a peak or climax, and response being the response to stimuli. After reading the definition of ASMR, I realized none of my favorite sounds actually cause the tingling sensation or paresthesia in myself. However, many of these noises are ASMR for many people, so I do hope you enjoy listening to them. It was interesting reading Wikipedia's list of popular ASMR, as many of those sounds are triggering to people with misophonia like myself, or other sound sensitivities causing painful or other negative reactions. So with these folks in mind, I'll be listing sounds and playing clips that are just under 15 seconds long, so you can either stop listening now, or just skip ahead when there's a noise you don't want to hear. With that, here are some of my favorite sounds. I recommend headphones for this segment. And by the way, thank you to my friends and listeners who submitted their favorite sounds. First up is a sound that when made by humans makes me go absolutely feral, but when it's my dogs, it brings me immense joy. This is the sound of Marty and Link, my dogs, eating crunchy baby carrots while their nails go clickety-clack on the hardwood floor. It wouldn't be fair to give my dogs airtime and not my cats, especially since a cat's purr is one of the best things in this world, as demonstrated by Amp and Bod while getting scratches here. Next, I'd like to share the sound of my new keyboard and the lovely clickety-clack it makes. This is the sound of me typing the lyrics to Smash Mouth's All-Star. Do you like being in the forest? I love the sounds of leaves rustling, the wind, and birds chirping. Here's a clip from the woods on the Oregon coast. I had to find a quiet spot and wait for a few minutes for the birds to get used to my presence. Let's listen. Another natural sound that brings me peace is running water, from the smallest fountain to a running brook or stream. to waterfalls, to ocean waves rolling on the shore. And of course, rain. I hope you've enjoyed listening to today's episode. I know I had fun collecting these sounds for you. If you'd like to support the show, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/talkingshitabout, and be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform. Thanks for listening.